With head coach Ray Bechard coming off a very impressive performance against Texas Tech. That was as efficient an offense and as exciting an offense as we've seen maybe at home.
Yeah, we got off to a great start, and you could just feel good energy in the building, and the players, I think, fed off that. And then we got on a couple serving runs, one that was pretty legendary in nature that got us going too. So it was really fun. I thought the kids enjoyed playing as much as we've seen in a while too. I don't think they felt the overall pressure that might have been feeling at some point. So it was a great day for Kansas volleyball.
You talked about the serving run, and Madison Rigdon was on an incredible roll there. 6 aces in the match, and just seeming to serve one after another during that stretch. What is that like when a player gets on that stretch? And obviously, she's been very, very good at it this year.
You know, people talk about attacking being a dominant skill or blocking, but I think serving can be the most intimidating skill in volleyball. When somebody gets on a roll like that, as a passer, you're thinking, oh, I hope that ball doesn't come to me. And for her to get 6 aces within a 12-point run, all in the same serving run, I've been here 19 years and I haven't been privy to that before. So that was exciting. And that was the rotation we wanted to start in the next set. And I think she got a couple more points in that start too. So that was pretty cool to see.
She can bring it with a serve. What is it about her serve that makes her so effective?
Well, first of all, it's over 40 miles an hour on the gun. We radar that a little bit, and it's got movement to it. So just like any good pitcher, if you throw hard, that's one thing. But if there's a little bit movement to it, that's a whole different thing. So she creates a little bit of a problem for the opponent with not only the pace, but some of the movement she has on her serve.
You always have such a great atmosphere inside Horish, but it was an alumni weekend for you as well, and Jayhawks for a cure. So there was a lot more going on there. Did that bring in a little extra charge, you think, to the match?
Yeah, it was really cool to see our cancer survivor first serve. I think got everybody into the right mood, and we know that breast cancer is going to affect all of us some way within our families, and the young ladies understand that and all know somebody. So I think that's real to them, and playing for that cause is real to them. And plus, just an opportunity to play at a high level once you're in the Big 12 conference and get a Big 12 home win is a good thing for us.
You're in a nice stretch here at home, 3 of 4 matches inside Horish, and Wednesday night you get the Sunflower Showdown with Kansas State. That's always such a great matchup. K-State's playing very, very well this year.
Yeah, I think as you look past 4 or 5 years, this might be as well as both teams have been playing at the same time. And both teams are up in the top third of the standings. Both teams are, trying to fight for NCAA tournament, and beyond that, maybe even hosting first round NCAA tournament. So there's a lot going on with this match. Plus, they're just down the road too, so in-state rivals. So we're going to have to play well, and it should be a fun evening in Horish.
They got off to a good start, a nice win at Hawaii, and maybe seemed to kind of propel them through the season thus far.
Yeah, that tournament was good for them. Beat Hawaii and Arizona out there and lost to Wisconsin, who's now #1 in the country. So they've played some very good teams. They're an experienced team. The setter's been around for 3 years and is a 3-year starter and is a senior and other experience. So they're very experienced, and we expect a great match.
You go on the road to TCU on Saturday, a team that's much improved as well.
Yeah, they're very tough at home. They're undefeated at home in the league. They beat a North Carolina team there who's I think ranked in the top 10 right now. And they're experienced too. They've got 7 seniors. So that seems to be kind of a common thing within our league. There's a lot of upperclassmen who have a lot of experience, and I think that's why, Leaf, we're seeing so many contested matches like we are that are going 4 sets, 5 sets, and that's why our league from top to bottom is as good as it's ever been.
You talk about how tough this league is, and Texas has been taken to 5 sets twice, and I don't think that's happened in the league since like maybe 2011. Right. So everybody's feeling the pressure of this improved play.
Yeah, and the Jayhawks are probably thinking they should have been taken to 5 3 times. But yeah, I mean, you better bring it, or teams are going to upset you or knock you off. And I don't know if there's really any true major upsets in our conference with the equity that I have in our league and all the experience we have in our league.
And obviously, home court advantage is so big, and hold and serve on your own home court is huge. If you look at the standings, and it's those home wins that add up for the upper tier of the conference, and you must hold serve at home.
No question. And the first round we have 5 of our 8 at home, so we've got to make some hay this first round, because we'll hit the road quite a bit on the second round.
We haven't had a chance to talk since late night, and the Bechard family keeps coming up big at late night with the half-court shots. Brennan, he has a magic about doing that. Was it as a kid at the driveway launching shots that allowed him to make those half-court shots that keep winning fans $10,000?
Yeah, Bechard's coming up big in late night. I'm just sitting there watching it. But that's been a cool story. I think beyond just him making that shot is the recipient. The young lady, the money's going to, and how she's paying that forward. So that's become a really good story. But yeah, I know him and Tyler Self and Evan Manning last year would get into some friendly wagers about who can make the most half-court shots. So they've had their practice. He was a little anxious about doing it the second time around, because how do you top making one? Well, I guess you make 2. So we'll see. Next year should be fun.
He's a legend now. The other coaches find out from Coach Self what it's like to write a check for $10,000 and hand that thing out. What
an unbelievable thing for Coach Self to do. Brennan makes that shot, but still somebody's got to write that check. And he did have an office when he came back the next Monday. His desk and chair were still there.
Coach, he was just undervalued as a player while he was here. He said it himself. He should have played more.
Right, and Coach Self said we should have gave him some extra special situations late in the game when we needed a half-court shot. So,
Coach, thank you very much. Good luck this week.
Thank you.